Imagine chasing your dream barefoot on dusty streets, with no football boots, no fancy facilities, just raw passion. Now imagine turning that dream into lifting trophies in Europe and carrying your nation's hope in the World Cup. This is not a fairy tale. This is the real story of Sadio Mané, from the villages of Senegal to the very top of world football. Today we dive into the untold journey of Sadio Mané. We'll uncover how a boy who had almost nothing became one of the most respected players in the world. And trust me, there are parts of his story that will shock you. By the end, you'll see why Mané is not just a footballer, but a living inspiration. Sadio Mané was born in 1992 in Bambali, a small village in Senegal. Life was simple, but tough. The streets were dusty, the fields uneven, and footballs often made from old clothes tied together. Yet every day, Mané chased one dream: to become a professional footballer. At first, his family didn't believe in his ambition. His father, a local imam, thought football was a distraction. But young Mané's determination was unshakable. Pause for a second. Can you imagine chasing your dream with no equipment at all? Tell me in the comments. Would you have kept going like Mané, or would you have given up? He would play until the sun went down, often barefoot, often hungry, but never without hope. At 15, Mané made a bold decision. He left his village for Dakar, Senegal's capital, to pursue football. Picture this: a shy teenager with no money, arriving in a big city, carrying nothing but hope. He tried out for the famous Generation Foot Academy. scouts were not impressed at first. His clothes were torn, his boots too small. But then he touched the ball, and everything changed. Quick question for you. If you had to leave your home at 15 all alone just to chase a dream, would you take that risk? Drop your answer below. I want to see how many of you are as fearless as Mané. His speed, his dribbling, his hunger. They stood out instantly. From Generation Foot, Mané's path led to Europe, starting in France with Metz. It wasn't glamorous. He struggled with language, cold weather, and culture shock. But every training session was a step closer to his dream. After Metz, Mané's rise continued. He joined Red Bull Salzburg in Austria, where he lit up the league with his speed and goals. Scouts across Europe began to notice. But it was in England where the world truly saw his talent. At Southampton, Mané scored one of the fastest hat tricks in Premier League history, just 2 minutes and 56 seconds. That performance turned heads at Liverpool, and in 2016, Jurgen Klopp brought him to Anfield. Here's a challenge for you. If you became a superstar, what's the first thing you'd give back to your hometown? Comment below. I'll be reading your answers. At Liverpool, Mané formed one of the deadliest trios in football alongside Mohamed Salah and Roberto Firmino. Together, they terrorized defenses across Europe, winning the Champions League in 2019 and the Premier League in 2020. But through all the fame, Mané never forgot where he came from. He used his earnings to build schools, hospitals, and even provide monthly allowances for his village back home. For him, success was never just about himself. It was about lifting his community. While Mané conquered Europe, his proudest moments came with Senegal. Kids in Bambali danced in the streets. For Mané, it wasn't just about football. It was about inspiring millions of Africans to believe in their dreams. He also carried Senegal to the World Cup, showing that football is more than just a game. It's hope, identity, and pride. Sadio Mané's journey reminds us all, it doesn't matter where you start, it matters how much heart you put into the game. From dusty streets to World Cup glory, he proved that nothing is impossible. Now I want to hear from you. Which part of Mané's story inspired you the most? His fearless move to Dakar, his rise in Europe, or his triumph with Senegal? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if this story moved you, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more incredible football journeys, and share this video with a friend who needs a little inspiration today. Because sometimes, football is more than a game. It's a lesson for life.